Hey guys, this is Bharadwaj with Phone Arena, and we have a very special device to unbox today. As you can see from the box here, it's called the MX2, and if you're wondering which company it's from, that's right, that's Meizu, the very popular company from China that makes really great devices. And we are going to unbox the flagship device here, Meizu's own. And if you look at the box, it's really, really tiny and minimalistic. Uh, it's like a book actually. Over the sides, you can notice that it is textured like a book. So you would actually feel that you're opening a book when you're unboxing the Meizu MX2. So pretty special there. Let's get right to the unboxing. So opening up the cover, it is another book-like thing inside, and opening up the book-like thing will show you some really nice descriptions in Chinese though, because this was bought from China, and obviously you don't have any English instructions here. And you can have a glimpse of the UI here, which is called the Flame OS. Brilliant device. We'll go through the specs in a bit, and voila, the device itself. The device looks stunning at first, so let's take it out. Wow, the device feels really good in the hands, and yeah, we can't wait to turn it on. But before that, let's take a look at the other box contents. Underneath the phone, you have some booklets here which are completely in Chinese, and we can't understand a bit of it. So probably we are guessing it's the user guide and the manual and whatnot. So let's keep them aside. And you might think there's nothing else in the box, but opening up the last page, or anything you want to call it, you got all the components that come with the box in a really neatly packed package. So opening it up, you've got just the one thing, and that is the micro USB cable. So this micro USB cable is the only thing in the box apart from the phone. That's really surprising for us, because usually you might see a lot more than this. So this is the SIM ejector tool, and this is a micro SIM adapter. So if you want to use a full SIM in some other phone, if you already cut the micro SIM here, you can place it here and use it in a full SIM phone, and you can use this tool to eject the SIM card tray from the phone. That's about it. You have nothing else, and you just have this white colored micro USB cable that can connect to the PC as well as for charging. Uh, you don't even have the plug or nothing. That's about it for the box contents. Let's take a look at the phone then. Here's the phone itself. As you can see, it looks really slick. I mean, the bezels are extremely thin, just 3 millimeters, and you can see that the device looks really slick because of the display being bonded to the glass. They call it by some name, but this is very similar to what you see on other companies like Oppo or something else. So let's just quickly go through the hardware first, and then we can power on the device as the battery is already sealed. Over the top, you have the earpiece and the front-facing camera, and along with it a couple of sensors. You've got a 4.44-inch display with a resolution of 1280 by 800, which is quite non-standard in today's times. And you've got a very similar looking home button, and that's the only capacitive button on this phone. So it actually looks like an iPhone, or rather iPod Touch from the front, but the sides and the backs are completely different. So the sides, if you look closely, you will notice that a stainless steel, a brushed metal rim is running around the device, and you have the volume rocker here, which is made of translucent plastic, and it works really well. It has good tactile feedback. You have got a microphone at the top, and a 3.5 mm jack. This is for secondary noise cancellation and stereo video recording. and then you have got the power button over the top. Since this phone has a really small bezel, it's really easy to reach the power button over the top. So that's a good thing. This is much like the iPhone's ergonomics. You've got nothing on the right side, totally flush. Over at the bottom, you've got the primary microphone and the micro USB slot. So that's about it for the sides. Over at the back, you've got the 8 megapixel rear facing camera. This is a backside illuminated camera with a single LED flash. And then you've got the Meizu MX branding. And over at the bottom, you've got the loudspeaker. So internals wise, this phone runs on a Samsung made processor. They call it the MX series of processors, which is licensed by Meizu. So it has a quad core Cortex A9 processor and has 2 gigs of RAM. In the hardware tour, you might have noticed that there is no SIM card slot, but that is not the case. It might look like a very well built device with a unibody design, but it is actually not the case. You might have seen just before that we showed you a SIM ejector tool, but that is not really a SIM ejector tool, but a tool to open up the back cover. So there you go, that's how you open the back cover of the Meizu MX2. Pretty hard, and pretty hard to open up the whole cover too. So this cover is really sturdy, really made of high grade plastic, and that's why it's very hard. Also, you can notice that the flash is inbuilt to the cover. The LED flash is stuck on the cover. That's one thing. And opening up the cover, you can see that it has a non-replaceable battery. You have the slot for the LED flash there, and of course you have the SIM card slot right there. That's the micro SIM card slot. And if you have used a mini SIM phone, you can obviously use this adapter to put the micro SIM card in and use it for your mini SIM phone. So that is how it looks inside. It has 16 gigabytes of internal storage too. So let's fire the device up. As you can see, the fingerprints are not really registering on the screen. So this is a really good screen. I think it has a really great oleophobic coating. So let's power the device on. This is the boot screen. This is the boot animation, which looks pretty slick. And as you can see, the light has powered up. Insanely fast boot times, we guess. This is the custom made Flyme OS. It runs Android, but it does say Flyme OS in the about page, which we are going to show you right now. But taking a quick look at the UI, you can see that the UI is actually just pages of apps, just like the iPhone, and that's about it. You don't have any app launcher or something. You've got the calling app here. That's the dialer. A pretty minimalistic UI. I really like it, and even the lock screen works really well. Let's look at the lock screen. You can directly launch into the launcher or into the messaging app or the calling app. So pretty slick UI this. And over at the top you have the toggles, and inside the settings you've got all the options here. Let's just reduce the brightness so that you can see the screen better. Alright, so that's much better. So that was a quick look at the UI, but before saying bye, just see the software version here. This is the model, and as you can see, it's running on Flyme 2.0.3. There is no mention of Android on this phone, but it does have the Google Play Store, and you can install all the Android apps in it. So that was a quick look at the unboxing and a quick overview of the Meizu MX2. So do hit the like button if you like this video, and do subscribe to our channel for more videos like these. We'll be bringing you more coverage about this phone in terms of benchmarks, gaming performance and whatnot. And leave a comment below if you're really interested to see more of this device. Thanks for watching.